crap that Kered is collecting. I think that's where I'm also putting the, or no. The stuff that could be reforged, I believe we're giving to Minsk to put in his wolf bag, which is currently full. Let's take the Sword of Chaos out of there. Yeah, and put this in there, and this can go in here. Okay.
Ready.
Fantastic.
Dream of refusing.
Alright. Well, that was a bit of fun. Let's keep going then. Hopefully there won't be... Oh, uh-oh. Why isn't it attacking us? Oh. Oh dear. Well, we seem to have stepped on a trap. Or two. Two of them, actually. And everyone made their saves. Well, not everyone. But some people were slowed. Okay.
I think we make a fine partnership. Like Drist and Wolfgar, Elminster and Volo. We should go into the mobile vegetable peddling business together.
Well, what do you know? There's another one. Isn't that nice?
All right, all right.
Oh yes, live by the sword.
Yes, yes.
Live a
standard
good
time like
long time.
Why isn't the bit... Oh, okay. Okay, the Beholder's saying something. Visit... let's see, what voice do I want to give him? Well, considering how strange the circumstance is, let's go with something silly. Visitors, been some time since I've had anyone but the mad little Sahagwin come to this place. And that one is not full of riveting conversation. Ah, but I see you hesitate. No doubt you've heard of my kind before, or even met some. You call us beholders. Yeah, I think that is the term you use. I am but a spectator beholder, however, not quite like others you may have met. I am set in this place to guard one thing, and one thing only. I'll not attack you, unless you try to touch what I got. Touch anything else you'd like, even yourselves, provided you weren't driven insane by the imps back there. Kered a bit taken aback. Maybe try to make light. Be like, what's with those imps anyway? Oh, they've been here since the drow who summoned me was slaughtered 60 years ago, with only 2 imps and a mad fish king for company. Is this hell? There's a chest in there that the Sahagwin put something valuable in. Always whisper the incantation to open it, though, like I would care. The imps figured out the incantation. I suppose they told you if you didn't squish them on the spot. Not that I would be sad exactly to see them gone. How is it that you came to be in this place? I was summoned by a mad little drow who took over this part of the Sahagwin city a long time ago. This chest was extremely important to him, apparently. This Sahagwin were attacking, and he didn't want them to get the chest after he died, so poof! In I came, attached to a 99-year contract. Only 40 years to go. The drow wasn't much more entertaining than the Sahagwin, really. He smelled better, though. I don't think I'll ever be able to stomach fish again. Ugh. To top it off, I got stuck with the drow's imps, too, which are bound here but keep teleporting away from the Sahagwin. I wish they would just go away. I mean, I can only play I Spy and Peekaboo so many times without getting tired of it, buddy. But not them. Oh no. Rotten impish bastards. Just how can you smell without a nose? What, you think I can't smell just because I got the one big eye thing going? How much do you know about magic anyway? You're almost as bad as those imps. Well, what is it exactly that you guard? Just the one chest behind me. You're welcome to open the others with the imps, or do whatever else. I'm not here to do anything about them in the slightest. I think the Sahagwan looted the other chest long ago. They might have put some stuff of theirs around here, though, thinking I would scare off thieves. Oh, that reminds me. I promised that mad little Sahagwan that I would make an effort to scare off intruders. So, boo! And that's about as much effort as I'm willing to put into that. It's been a pretty lonely experience so far, you know. Do you know what's in that chest you're guarding? Not a clue. I wouldn't recommend touching it, though. I haven't had any real excitement in a long, long time, but I've no compulsion towards killing, you know. Are you sure I can't see what's inside the chest? What, are you in desperate need or something? Do you have a dying relative that desperately needs what's in that chest? Oh, I get it. You just have to have what's in the chest, right? Because if a beholder's guarding it, it has to be cool. Keep in mind that the drow who summoned me was mad. But hey, who am I to judge, I suppose? I've been playing tic-tac-toe with a pair of imps for 60 years. Oh, in case you didn't hear my answer in that, no, you can't look at what's in the chest. The drow specifically summoned me to guard this chest. Well, I mean, this is a fairly easy logic puzzle. Did the drow summon you to guard just the chest, or what's inside the chest? Well, he screamed, "My chest," as I recall. A spear was being thrust through his own chest at the time, though, so he could have been referring to that. I assume he was talking about this chest, though, and that means I can't let you open it or do anything to it, even if I'm not guarding what's inside. But that doesn't mean you can't open it, right? Then I could get what's inside without touching anything. Hey, you're probably right. Actually, I've been wondering what was inside. Tell you what, I won't turn around, and you just go take a look, okay?
Oh.
Okay, Im. This is all you, buddy. Alright, let's take a peek. It's a tooth.
Just as I thought.
Well, go ahead and look in the chest already. Sheesh, what do you need, a nudge? I'm afraid I can only offer you a wink of there, chumma.
You got it.
Alright, Yan, do your thing. Yan takes out Sekulah's tooth. Is that it? Shoot! You'd have thought the whole future of the drow race depended on her or something, the way the mad drow was screaming. I suppose I have to resign myself now to guarding a completely empty chest for the next 40 years. Yay. You wouldn't have to do that, would you? Keep guarding an empty chest? What would be the point? Huh. You know, you're absolutely right. Not even that drow mage will want me to guard an empty chest. It's not even a nice chest. There's no way that beholder council bloated bladderbags that they are would hold me responsible for this contract. I'm free! Free! Yippee! What to do now? Kill the imps, yeah. Those bastards deserve to die. But first I'm gonna go eat something. You have no idea how hungry I am.
Onward, then.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we should probably get out of the way now. So, that was interesting. Only this gigantic sharp tooth, said to have been left by the Sahagwan god Sekulah, can open the way to the rebel prince's base. Somehow we know this!
To the task at hand.
Are those boots? Oh, the boots we left behind. Don't I feel terribly silly. Well, good work, everyone. I have to say that was a slightly strange scenario, but we did well. And now we have a large Sahagwan tooth. supposedly of the god Sekula, which by all rights we should not have any idea of the relevance of. Oh, there's that poor Eden that we had to fight. You'd think they would have cleaned him up or something. That's pretty barbaric there, just leaving him. So let's walk around, check the city out. Apparently this is the way down to where the prince is. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, it's just a dead end, filled with guards. Oh wait.
An offering for you, Sekolah. Open your mighty jaws and take this, your former servant, as sustenance for you.
Oh. We are mighty, Shockfather. We strike without fear and without remorse. Take this gift as a measure of our power. No! Ah, it is good you have come to see me before you left. The king has made it clear I should instruct you as how you may enter the prince's base. The prince's base lies at the far end of the city beyond a chamber with 2 great doors. Long ago Sekolah appeared there and slew 1,000 infidels. He decreed no heretic should again enter the city and sealed the doors. He placed his tooth upon the doors so that we could open them. Later the drow came. With powerful magics they stormed the city, led by a mage of great strength. He took Sekolah's tooth from our lax guardians with the intent of blocking pursuit. The mage built an edifice in the southwest section of the city. He was killed, but his complex remains. Sekolah's tooth is guarded somewhere within. We have little need for it. The ocean is the means of our travel, but you need it. Seek out the drow's construct, foil his guardians, and obtain the key. Well, we already did that, but let's pretend like we didn't. Excellent. This brings me to the next point. You must do something for me. Our king is mad. Surely your audience with him showed you this. He is the result of poor breeding. Like his father, he has executed or exiled far too many of our kind. Our numbers are too few, our blood too thin. We must regain what we have lost. Prince Villanati, the exile's leader outside the city, is our only hope. With a prince on the throne, we would be strong again, to fight the illicit and the drow. I have been in contact with the rebels, and now is the time to strike. What do you say, human? Surely you hold no love for our mad king. Help us to survive, lest we be swept away by the denizens of the Underdark. Wow, this is quite a moral challenge here. I mean, they're obviously a fairly... Kered doesn't want to help these people. But he also realized that all of these evil denizens of the Underdark, all these different races, all fight each other. And the very act of them doing that makes them all weaker and preoccupied and unable to come to the surface and unleash their nastiness there. He wouldn't rat her out. He really has no reason to. I mean, because if the Hisagwan, he would think, would grow too weak and to be conquered by the drow and the Illithids, I mean, that would allow them more room to grow, to expand their civilizations, become stronger. It's actually advantageous for them to be all divided here and struggling with no one coming out on top. So he thinks in the interest of that, he would reason that the greatest good would be to help them in this circumstance. What do you need me to do exactly? I only ask that you talk with Prince Villanati, that is all. Listen to what he has to offer, and decide then what you shall do. I will give you an orb the rebels will recognize. They will bring you to Villanati. That is, of course, if you agree to a talk, instead of kill. And frankly, Kered and his companions are really too well rewarded to be so mercenary about this, so... Very well. I will agree to talk to this prince. Good. Here is the orb. Keep it in your possession when you leave the City of Caverns. You will be approached by an exile to be brought to the prince. I pray that you and the prince can come to an agreement, for the sake of all my people. Go then, and may Sekolah guard you from harm.
We are all heroes. You and Boo and I. monsters and
Usage
rangers
shall be
everywhere!
done with skill and
Rejoice!
care.
I seem to have dropped something there. Yoink. Oh, one moment. Okay.
Yes?
What is this, just a guard here? Oh, that's the captain. He actually has a name.
I am willing.
You have the orb? I hope that your meeting with the rebel leader goes well. May Sekolah guard your back.
As you will.
Where else is there to go? I mean, we went down here. They have the tooth. Maybe run over this way? Or up here? Let's go down here first. Oh dear. There seems to be a battle going on over here. Call forth the Aquilians! We are overrun! Rebels fighting with the Anguillians. Wow. I think these are all enemies. Yeah, I think they're all hostile. Alright.
For justice!
Well, let's go cause some trouble then. Because that's what we do.
What? Is there a griffin about?
Not yet. Maybe soon.
Don't yell. I can add
Oh,
one
just shoot.
shield worship.
No problem at all.
From soil to sea, grant me the bones of the slain to slay our enemies in turn. I shall taste your blood, manlings.
Next time.
Of course.
Well done, Jihira. Focus fire, friends.